Today we're going to be showing you how to install Boost Auto Parts power folding tow mirrors onto a 2014 to 2019 GM truck. This procedure also applies to manual fold tow mirrors if you just disregard the portions regarding power folding features. This procedure will apply if you already have tow mirrors or if you're going from DL8 small non-power folding mirrors or DL3 power folding mirrors up to power folding Boost Auto Parts mirrors. The same procedure will apply for power folding OEM tow mirrors as well. These are set up for plug and play when combined with the correct Boost Auto Parts plug and play harness. These are set up in chrome with the amber lights. However, we have many different options available on our website at boostautoparts.com. Now there are two different power folding switch part numbers. The most common one is 231-54702 and the less common one is 234-88411. Reference the Boost Auto Parts plug and play harness video to find out which switch you need. If you already have power folding mirrors, you will not need to replace your door switch. You can disregard this step in the video. You will need body panel removal tools to get the door panel off, as well as a couple picks, a 7mm, a 10mm, and either a ratchet or impact. To begin the door panel removal, you remove the two dust covers. The one is located right here. And so what you'll do is you'll get a pick and pry it up right there and it will pop out. You just pull that off. And then the second one is located right down here. So you'll pry in that corner right there and it will come up. Now you will need to remove this bezel right here. To do that, you'll get your hand under and pull straight out. Just like that. You want to be careful not to break any of these clips. Now I'll go ahead and remove the 7mm bolts. And then the two right down here. Now there will be two more 7mm bolts down at the bottom of the door panel. There's going to be one right here and one right here. You'll go ahead and remove those. Now there's one final 7mm bolt tucked deep in this cavity, right back in here. You'll go ahead and remove that. Now after all those bolts have been removed, you can just pull straight back on the door panel and the body retention clip should come off. We're going to be using a plastic pry tool here, which will help prevent any damage. Let's start in the bottom right hand corner. Now you'll just want to pull straight back on the door panel from this lip here, and the entire door panel will come back. Be careful with this lock mechanism. You do not want to pull it away to damage it. Now you'll want to disconnect the door cable. To do that, you'll press down on this latch, slide it slightly forward so you can get it to clear, pull straight back, out to the side, and you'll disconnect the ball. Now you'll want to disconnect this connector down here. The first thing you'll do is you'll slide this red lock down, and then you'll press the black tab while pulling the gray latch back. Just like so, and then you can pull the bottom out of the connector. After that, the door panel should just pull right off, and you can set it down off out of the way. Now we need to remove the dust shield covering the bolts right here. To do that, you're going to use a body trim removal tool and just pop this one over here. You don't need to remove the other side. You can just kind of fold the piece out of the way. Just like that. And then we'll pull it away just a little bit to get access to it. I'll go ahead and disconnect your mirror connector. There's just one little tab right here. You press that and pull it straight out. Next, we're going to be removing the 3 or 4 10mm nuts. You can see one here, 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 and here. You'll go ahead and remove those with the 10mm. When you're removing the mirror, there may be a plastic retainer right here. You'll just want to pull the mirror straight out after having these 10s off, and the mirror will come off. Now we'll go ahead and mount our power fold mirrors up. And replace the 10mm nuts. Now if you need to switch from a non-power folding switch as seen here to a power folding switch, you'll need to remove this bezel. To do that, you'll 4 7mm bolts, one here, 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 and here. We'll go ahead and take those out. Now to remove this bezel, that you're gonna have your one retaining arm right there, you just need to pry it off of that and the entire thing will come up. To remove these connectors, you have one lock right here. You'll unplug one here. That will unplug. And then on this one, there's a lock. So you'll need a pick, pull this red lock back, and then depress the pin and it will unplug. Now to remove this mirror switch, you wanna just put steady pressure down with this hand, and it's just held on with these retention clips. You're just gonna kind of pry while pressing, and then you'll do that on both sides, and the switch will just come out. Now we'll just take our new power folding switch, put it in, and it'll just snap right into place. Now we'll go ahead and plug back in all of our switches. Make sure you slide the red lock back on that one. Now to put it back on, make sure that this clears this retention arm right here, and just line everything right back up. Now we're gonna put back in the 4 7mm bolts, the one here, 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 and here. Be careful not to over torque these. We'll go ahead and put the plastic dust shield back on, covering the 10mm. You just go ahead and push it in, and then you'll have that one tab down at the bottom corner that you'll have to push in. When you do put this on, it does go inside the rubber liner, so as you go around the door, make sure you have it inside the rubber liner. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the door panel back on. So what you do is you kind of hold it up, and the first thing we're gonna do is the main connector right down here. Just kind of plug it together. Slide the latch, and then push the red latch up to lock it. Now we're going to hook up our door cable. To do that, you're going to put the ball mechanism on first. Pull the cable back to stretch it a little bit so you can clear the plastic, and then slide it forward, latching it. Now we're going to go ahead and put the door panel back on. The first thing you're going to want to do is get your door lock lever right here through the hole right here. So you lift the door panel up. Just like so. Now the door panel will just kind of go back together. Start at the top by pressing, get the 4 clips latched at the top. And then you work your way around the entire panel, getting all the plastic clips pressed. Now we'll go ahead and start putting in the 7mm bolts, holding it on. We're going to start with these two right down in here. Make sure the holes are lined up, and then go ahead and put them in. Be careful not to over torque them. And then we'll put the one in up here. And then the 2 down at the bottom. Now for the last 7mm that goes back deep in that hole there, it's going to be very difficult for you to get it back in there. So what we recommend is just getting a little piece of grease here, and then dunk the head of the bolt in the grease. Get a little bit of that on it so that it sticks to your socket. So then you'll go ahead and put it in your 7mm socket, and you'll put it back in there, tightening it down. Now we need to put this piece on. You have these lips up here, so you'll start by sliding them up. Now it's important to note, if any of these clips stuck in the door panel right here, you'll want to get them out with a pick and reattach them to this. If you don't, they will fall down into the door panel. You'll have to take everything back apart. So just go ahead and slide all of these just like that, and it'll just snap together. We'll just put our dust covers back in. And you'll just repeat the procedure on the passenger side, following the same procedure. Now it is important to note that the passenger side will fold faster than the driver's side. That's because the passenger side will sit closer to the door intentionally. In order to get the lights functioning, you will want to reference either the Boost Auto Parts plug-and-play modified door harness video or the Boost Auto Parts hardwire video. Links to both videos will be in the description below. For more information on this install or other installs, please visit our website at boostautoparts.com. Boost Auto Parts Aftermarket Accessory Solutions.